Hey, what's up? It's Boar. I'm back again on my level-locked level 100 Death Wizard, 47 million overflow experience. Last video we beat all of Mirage and soloed Grandfather Spider at level 100. This video we're going to beat all of Empyrea at level 100 and solo the Storm Titan.
I'm a player, boy. Yeah.
Let's get the quest from him real quick. We are heading to the Committee of Scholars on the dry dock. When Empyrea first came around, I thought we were just going the long way around to the back side of this protected door, because it looks like if you went around to the right and into that giant area, it would be behind this door. Like, look how big this room is. You're telling me that's not the back door to the musicology office? And that's not the back door to the old one's lab? Moving on to why we're here. And we're going back to Polaris. And we gotta save Coleridge so he will pilot our ship. It's Scarecrow time. Oh yeah, we got the 8K, 10K on the boss. All of them are dead, and we are max health. And we save his life, and he still says no and pawns someone else on us. If you're keeping track at home, this is the second captain we've already had to save. Scarecrow time, the only death spell that exists. Kills both minions, ends with max health. Let's save this captain and hope they will actually join us this time. And now it's time to finally get on the ship. And this is a pretty long cutscene, so I'll just talk to you when we safely land in Empyrea. Who let Tiger Woods drive us? Not safely, but we have made it to Empyrea alive. That brings us to the first fight in Empyrea, Crusher, and I love the name of this quest. Crusher? We barely know her. I'm gonna stop it here, beat all of Empyrea, and come back to you when it's time to beat the Storm Titan at level 100. I have finished the painful journey through Empyrea, part 1, part 2, Whirly Burly, Medulla, and now I'm in Husk. I'm with Mallory 2.0, the Bat, and as you can see here, I have nothing left to do but dispel the Storm Titan. Let's go in and see how hard this fight is going to be. And down comes Titan's Trident, Shadow, and Storm boss. So I am running a little bigger deck because on this boss you have to deal 8,000 damage 3 different times. So I'm thinking running 3 Wraiths and just setting up 3 Feints, some multi-blades, and an aura. I think that will be enough to do it, hopefully. If not, I have a reshuffle. I have this death fuel that would be nice to get up also. I have empowers for pips, and I have shields to try to survive. So that's the deck we're rocking. Hopefully I can get this fortify up early, save a little bit of damage, weather the storm, and every time I get low, just hit with another Wraith. Let's see if we can make this happen. Sweet, and we got to go first. I got not such a terrible draw right off the bat. I can't do any enchants, but I can get up this fortify and weather these 10 pips he's starting off with. There's the damage cap bubble. That's what sets it at the basically 8,000 damage. So you have to deal maximum damage on that bubble 3 times. Woo! So he has all these pips and this piercing blade, so I think I'll go ahead and use my dissipate. Flip this to myth since I'm using this, and dispel him. What's that? Oh, the double blade. Filthy, and they're protected. I'm gonna go ahead and get a feint on him just because I'm at max health, and it's better to feint when you're at max health. Even though he has a lot of pips and blades already. He passes. Not again. Okay, I can finally start enchanting some things. And there's my reshuffle if I need it. There's my death fuel, that's huge. I'm putting that on right now. So that will buff 3 different death attacks. Going to be big. And what I hope is not big is this attack. A Shadow Tempest, and he has a blade and a trap on me. Not big, please. I blocked. That's big. Okay, that's nothing. Oh, it's limited pips. It wasn't a max pip. So now he has no shadow buffs, and he's dispelled to storm. So I think I go ahead and feint again. There's the next feint. There goes my aura. Dispel, make this big pips, please. Oh, just as he fizzled off that dispel, I pulled my storm shield. So now I can pop this up and waste that blade and pierce blade a little bit. Perfect timing. What's he doing? Oh, he's pierce blading again. Enchant another Wraith. now I get this Dark Tribute on me to start setting the blades up. What a bargain. 291 damage for 2 blades. What's this? What? He gave himself pips when he already basically had max pips? What is this guy doing? Enchant that last Wraith. I'm looking pretty decent right now. I'll go ahead and get rid of that Empower too. And I have 2 Feints on him, my Fuel, 2 Blades. I guess I'll go ahead and do my Aura, and I'll be basically set up for my first 2 attacks on him. Is he going to hit me? He's healing? He put up a life shield. That's not gonna help you at all. So I guess I'm going to Death Fuel, Feint, Blade, Aura into a hit. I'll be at max health. This has to do enough to get through the first phase. And he hasn't really attacked me. Just 8,000 is all I need. Triple buffed plus a Feint. What's this doing? There's the 8K. That's what we needed. Nice. 1 out of 3 done. I like where we are. And there's him recharging off that hit I just did. What's this? Shouldn't do too much, maybe 1,000? Not even? Yeah, right at 1,000. I am pretty wide open right now. So what do I want to do? I could just take another Wraith and it'll be the same as the last Wraith. I'll be at maxed health. I think that's what I need to do. Just heal up to max considering I couldn't shield against whatever he's going to do to me. Come on. Okay. Phase 2. We're through the second phase now. Here he comes to charge back up the second time. He's doing pips again and he already has 10 pips. I'm going to put up this Shadow Shield because he can Shadow Storm Owl and other shadow attacks that will not feel good. Oh, but he hits with the Storm Jin. But obviously not gambited. He has 8 pips, no buffs, and I have a Shadow Shield up. I should be good to just go ahead and set. What is this? Oh, let's let him hit an all Aura first instead of Dark Tributing. There's the Aura. Okay, Aura'd up. Ah, he's hitting with Storm, not Shadow. Has he done anything Shadow yet? And he has all these Shadow cards that don't take a Shadow pip? Belittle? Whew, that was the biggest hit yet, I think. All I have to do is Dark Tribute into a Wraith. Am I missing something? Has he just not been aggro on me? There's the Dark Tribute. I feel like I've done more damage to myself than he's dealt to me. Another Life Shield? Bro, it's the same setup I've done every time. This will have to do it. I really can't believe he never hit Shadow. There's Blade, Aura, Feint, Death Trap. 4 buffs, just like every single time. He has the Resist Aura up and it still does the same amount of damage. And we just finished the final phase of this boss. Levitate up and break the chain, Mallory. Shatter the Trident. And that's a victory right there. Level 100, solo the Storm Titan and Empyrea. But you know we are not done. He takes the Chaos Heart, so we gotta become the Paradox to fight him. Time to fight the Aethyr Titan. My first moves are always either Lore Master to make them fizzle and then minus 100%, or Absorb. This Lore Master is really nice to throw out first. It does a 100% fizzle and a minus 100% damage. There they are. He's going to fizzle and then he's going to do 0 damage. So now I need to put out the Absorb and I shouldn't take any more damage really. And then Sacred Charge for the hit, and then the Absorb that it places on you for about 100 billion. Now you can do anything. I usually do Fire Cat just because it's quick animation. You're about to see the biggest Fire Cat you've ever seen if you knew what damage it dealt. I usually either do Ice or Storm. Let's do Storm because it's Storm. Big number on the Stormzilla, 100,000. And now we go to a new phase, either Scion of Elements or Scion of Spirits. Let's just do Elements. And this is a hybrid spell. It does like 3 different attacks. It's really cool. There's the Ice attack for 100,000. Here's the Storm attack for another 100,000. And finally, here's the Fire attack that does basically 1,000,000 damage, and he's gone. We are now the Divine Paradox at level 100. Fix the Heart of Spider. Go back to the Arcanum. Get grabbed by Baba Yaga. Yes, we saved your daughter. Ambrose and the entire Council of Light is in the Arcanum. Very cool. Sybil out of nowhere finally wakes up and tells us no matter how happy we are, it amounts to nothing. Oh, good. I was getting worried, but it looks like we have nothing to fear. Bang, bang, bang! Hero of Light and Shadow. So we finished Empyrea and Arc 3, still level 100, level locked, 73 million overflow experience. We've got a lot more fun stuff coming up, so please like, comment, subscribe, and come back next time to hang out with Boar. Ow!
Boar, yeah. 7 claws in my head and they all blades.
Show of hands, who thinks propellers create thrust in the vacuum of space?